I made this really cool game. I love playing it. It doesn't look very good because I don't know how to do graphics in Java. We have public class fruit, and we have our 2 instance variables right here, which are private, so which means they only belong to this class specifically. I wonder if I made this private, I probably wouldn't be able to access it. It would probably change everything. Yeah, it would change everything. Anyway, private int weight. We have the weight of a fruit and we have the name of a fruit. We have our constructors right here. We have the weight. Someone's gonna construct a fruit. They're gonna give me the weight and the name of the fruit. This weight is equal to the parameter, and this name is equal to the parameter. Public int get weight. These are getters and setters. I didn't make any setters. I didn't need setters. Setters are basically you just set the variable to something. You set the variables to the parameters. I didn't make them for this fruit. I don't think we ever set. There's no point, just make a fruit. Like, bruh, just make a fruit, it's fine. Public int get weight. We're gonna return the weight. And the reason why we have to do that is because this is a private thing, which means you can't directly access it from outside of the class, but you can access a public method outside the class. So you can get the weight, you can access this method, but you cannot access the instance variable without it being like, oh, it's private. You know, public string get name, you return the name of the fruit. I haven't looked at this in a while, so don't mind how I don't really know what's going on. Private int fruit. Looks like all of our instance variables are all fruit, and we also have a weight. Public basket, we're constructing a basket, and every time we construct a new basket, we're gonna print out you have 1 new empty basket. I don't really need that, but you know, it's just letting you know that you made a basket. Nope, I think I meant to say no parameter. Public void remove fruit. Now we can remove a fruit from the basket. If num. What's num? Oh, num is here. Okay, we have our parameter at num. I'm assuming we want to remove the fruit at the index of whatever this thing is. If num is 1, then you're going to remove a fruit. You're going to make fruit 1 equal to null, which basically means it doesn't equal anything and you removed it. If it's 2, you remove fruit 2. 3, remove fruit 3. Public string print basket, we're basically just printing. You don't really need it for the game, so I'm not really gonna go over it. Basically, this is just saying that if the fruit 1 exists, if it's not null, which means if it does exist, then you print out the fruit's name, and we say get name because we have getters and setters. You can't just say dot name because that's a private instance variable, but you can access the public method get name of the fruit. You return s, pretty fancy stuff, I know. If all 5 are null, then you say that the basket is empty because all 5 fruit don't exist. So now we want to know the weight of our basket. This is involved in the game. If our fruit 1 is not null, so if it does exist, then we're going to increment the weight of our basket with the weight of fruit 1. You get the weight of the fruit just like we did here. You can get the weight. Basically, you increment that weight into the weight of our basket, which is 0 right now, but it's going to get incremented. And you do the same thing every time a fruit exists. And then you return the final weight. Public void add fruit. You can add a fruit to our basket, just like you can remove a fruit. Every time our space, we actually made another thing called find space. This used to be private, but I made it public. If our fruit 1 is null, if there is a space there, you return 1. You return 2 if it's 2, return 3 if there's space in 3, return 4 if there's space in 4, return 5 if there's space in 5. And you return 0 if there was no space. So now you're gonna go up here and you're gonna run this method, and in space equal to this method, and if space is 1, if it returns 1, if it's 1, then that means there's room for fruit 1 to add a fruit because there's no space. So you add a fruit. You add a fruit in 2. You add a fruit in 3 if there's space in 3. You add a fruit in 4 if there's space in 4. And it's void because you don't return anything. You're just doing something. Again, same package as last time. We are importing something this time. I don't know if we're gonna use it, but we'll see. Toru has 1 basket. Public basket, compare basket to this basket. So we're basically comparing our basket right here to a different basket. If B dot get weight. If the weight dot get weight, again, that finds this weight of our basket, which is found by finding the weight of all the fruits in our basket. If that is bigger than this basket's weight, you return B, which is heavier, because you're returning the basket that is heavier. Else, if this basket is greater than the parameter, then you return this basket, and basically Toro's is heavier, or this one is heavier. Else, if they both have the same weight, we're just gonna say that Toro's is better because it is. So come on. We're gonna add a fruit called F. I think we already have that, right? Add fruit. Print basket, get weight, add fruit. Yeah. We already have the add fruit method in the basket class, so we can just add a fruit here. And every time we pick a fruit, you add the fruit to the basket. Empty basket, we can actually get rid of all of the fruit in the basket. So for in x equals 1, x is less than 6, meaning this is gonna run 5 times. We're gonna increment x, or it's gonna run 5 times. Basket dot remove fruit x, and you set the basket's weight to 0. And those are all the methods. Now we're gonna go into timer, actually. I want to make a 1-minute timer. I still don't really know how it works because I did get some help on this, but you know, whatever. Private set timer T1 is null. Public timer test, which is this, the constructor. Timer. The parameters are a timer object. This is a constructor with no parameters. Public void timer. This is now our timer method. Is our timer running? Yes. True. This was all given to me. I didn't really know what was happening. But every single time a minute is passed, you write 1 minute is passed. And you cancel the timer. And is timer running is now false. Every 60,000 milliseconds is 1 minute. I'm pretty sure, yeah, MS. I'm pretty sure it's milliseconds. We're gonna schedule the task to run after 1 minute. It's gonna print out 1 minute has passed. Public boolean, is timer going? Timer. If the is timer running, if this is false, return false. Otherwise, return true. This is just me testing it, and then I put it in the driver. These are all my instance variables. We have a basket, we have Toru, we have a scanner, a random, we have our timer, and we have 10 fruit. We have all of our results for our leaderboard. Public static driver. I made a driver object. I don't know why. Let's see, maybe I used it. We have our main method. Boolean play is true. While we want to play, while it's true, we're gonna print out all of this stuff. And we're gonna make a new timer. My class is called timer test, and we're gonna run the timer method. Oh, I think I want to make a countdown. And I also wanted to make like a thing where if the user doesn't answer in 5 seconds, then the game is over or something. Because I could just wait there for a minute. That's too complicated right now. Real timer dot timer. We are running the timer. While real timer dot get running. While the timer is running, we play the game. What is this? I think this is a method somewhere. Oh, I think I made this method actually. Yeah, I did, okay. Random fruit generator. For int y less than 10. So it's gonna run 10 times because this is 0, right? It's gonna run 10 times. We're gonna increment y. If x is 0, you print the fruit1.getName, and our fruit1.getName is apple. You do the same thing here. You print out the names every single time x is equal to something. As soon as the timer starts running, we run the random fruit generator. If there's space in my basket, we're gonna add the fruit that the user picks. We're gonna print out the name of the fruit the person added, and we're gonna print out the weight of the basket, because we've already made a basket, we've already made all the fruit, we're just using the methods that we made that I showed you. Otherwise, if there's no space in my basket, if there's 5 fruit in my basket, we're gonna say, uh-oh, your basket is full, time to empty it, and we're gonna empty the basket, which is a method of the Toru class. And we're gonna end this loop when the timer runs out. And when it runs out, again, it says 1 minute has passed. If basket.getWeight is less than or equal to 0, so if it's negative somehow, which it shouldn't be, or if it's equal to 0, you say, maybe next time you'll get some fruit, because this basically says that my basket weighs nothing and I have no fruit. You scored this many pounds. That's how much your basket weighs. You win by getting a really heavy basket because it keeps emptying out every time you get 5. And then we're gonna update the leaderboard with the new score. And if the score is greater than result 1, which is not that, it's greater than result 1, then we're gonna make the new result this. And we're just updating the leaderboard, basically. Update leaderboard. Java. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, I made a GUI. I really want to play my game and I don't want to have to... Yes! Okay, good. Okay. Okay. You have one empty basket. Hello there. Get ready to pick fruit. Okay. This is me initializing the basket. Remember how I said you have one empty basket and it just initializes? Maybe I'll go back. I don't know. But yeah. Hello there. Get ready to pick fruit. Pick as many fruit as you can in 60 seconds. So remember, once your basket is full, it empties. You better pick fast. Get ready. Go. Oh, I'm going. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. I hate my basket fulls. No, no, no. I was scared of my basket full because I never know. I never know when the timer's gonna go off. If you look very carefully, the last fruit is always apple. And I was like, why does it do that? But it's actually because in the random fruit generator, I have a return statement that just returns apple at the end. And I just realized that after looking through my code. So I can show you. You scored 202? Wow, that's a lot. See, it shifted everything down. It was 43 pounds at first and now it shifted everything down. But no, I don't feel like playing again. Anyway, get out, get out. Yes, random fruit generator, yeah. I have f1.getName, whatever. Oh, I could just do void. But yeah, it says f1.getName at the end as the return statement because I'm supposed to return something because it's a string. But I could just make this void, right? And just do that. But that's why it always prints out apple because f1's getName is apple. So actually, let's run this. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that actually. You can't make it void. I don't know why, but I don't feel like realizing. I don't feel like checking why. Okay. Yeah, now it still says apple at the end because of f1.getName. But yeah, anyway, I don't feel like playing right now. Open with Google. Oh, it is this. Okay, how do you do this? Okay, let's just do this. We have game. It's called game. You can go to the main page about the creator. I tried using some pictures. HTML is really not, I don't know how to do it at all. But this is what it looks like. Oh, you can't see it. I did the wrong, okay, whatever. Oh, I don't like this font. Okay, whatever. I don't like HTML. I love Java, but HTML is so boring. I think it's because I don't know how to do it. How to play. Hello there. Get ready to pick fruit. Pick as many fruit as you can in 60 seconds. Once your basket is full, it empties by itself, so you better pick fast. Get ready. Are you ready to play? No, I'm not ready. Yes, I am ready, but none of the buttons do anything because I don't know how to make them functional. I don't know how to do JavaScript, but that's how you make it functional. But yeah, that's what I got so far. I thought it was a sick game. It's so fun to play. Like, I get addicted playing that game because it's so scary when your basket is empty and it's like you don't know when the minute has passed. I want to figure out how to use frames and panels and things and make it really functional on the Java graphics page because Notch, the guy who made Minecraft, he coded something called Minicraft on a live stream and I watched him like use Canvas and Java things to make an actual game using only Java, and I was just like, dang. So I could probably do that. I could definitely do that, but it just takes a while because I don't know how to do any of those methods. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Goodbye.